This video we'll be doing chat box Defiance 101. Um, chat box is here on the bottom right. When you type in here where my mouse is, you are typing in different areas of the chat. Area is just your small surroundings. And well, it's kind of, labels are fairly self-explanatory, with the exception of zone. Zone is, contrary to popular belief, it is not everybody in game. There are different phases of the game. A phase is kind of like
Shard.
Yeah, or server you're connected to, for lack of better terms. Somebody can be in another phase.
You could be standing at the same location and not see each other.
Yes.
Because you were phased out.
Yes. So when you type in zone, you are typing in only that phase. It is not cross platform as far as the different zones or phases. Trade chat, well, it's for trading, but
nobody uses it.
Nobody uses it.
Exactly. Nobody uses it because nobody's focused on trade chat. Everyone's focused on zone chat. So
Now we're talking.
yeah, it's there, but just don't bother. There are also different chat tabs. There's tab 2 is labeled here and all. So keep in mind what you have selected. Also,
Sorry, but also while you're in an instance, zone does not work either.
yeah, some instances, like if you're in an expedition, co-op map, War Master, certain things, zone will not work. It may switch to team chat. Or if you're in a co-op, 4-player co-op, or less, even if it's less than 4 players, it'll be talking to everybody in there. It'll be group chat. And the settings here is the chat functions. There's font size, fade duration, profanity filter, chat timestamp, and I'm not sure what tab count is. Anyone know?
Tab count?
Yeah.
You add more tabs. You can have up to 4 tabs.
Okay. I don't really
And you
see
can
this.
set one up for like
Clan
personal
chat,
messages.
PMs.
Right.
I don't really see the need for that, but
There's a lot in chat, and there's rewards are covered in your chat channel, so you can have a tab dedicated to that.
I guess
Like if you don't want to see all your rewards scroll, when you're doing something or whatever, you can just have trade chat or whatever, your zone chat or your clan chat or whatever, and you don't have to see all your rewards pop through and scroll. That way you don't have to scroll down to see what was said in clan or in zone.
And if you go AFK and someone sent you a PM, so if you have a dedicated tab to that, then you can go and see it as opposed to scrolling through pages and pages of zone chat.
yeah, I guess it'd be helpful. I really don't mess with it too much, but the
Just saying, the opportunities there, they can go from after
Yeah.
that.
the color bind scheme. You may say, well, I don't care what color I'm using, but the default I tend not to like. I tend to like the blue yellow because the default clan chat is blue, but blue yellow, its clan chat is kind of a greenish. The blue yellow theme for clan chat is more legible against more of the background of the game. The default is kind of harder to read amongst the background a lot of times.
One thing to note is the fade counter. If you maximize that, it fixes a bug where the chat basically constantly overwrites itself. So you never actually see what someone's saying.
Yeah, mine's on 4, and oftentimes I experience that glitch where it kind of gets stuck and it's half overridden and it gets stuck there, and I have to hit enter key to enter the chat and then exit, and then it kind of updates from there. So something to keep in mind, setting that if you choose to change it. There's on the settings, there's tab 1, tab 2, and if you look at the menu, it's fairly self-explanatory on what will appear and not appear in the different tabs. Like I said earlier, team chat, group chats, well, if you're in a group co-op map, it'll go to group. If you're in certain events like a War Master or something, everybody will be in the team. Clan chat is, well, self-explanatory. Officer chat is for officers in a clan, if you are that rank. Area chat, like I said earlier, is limited to your limited selective area. I don't know how far it extends. Zone chat is what we said earlier. Private chat is when somebody actually sends you a private chat. To send a private chat, you can do it through the clan list or friends list or find player, I do believe. Whispers, there's not really a navigation that I'm aware of for such a thing. It's very similar to a private chat. To whisper somebody, you can type in /T/W. They're all the same, but /T or W with a space, the player name, space, your message, and it will give them a beep message, and your message will appear with a beep. Errors in system, I think, are, well, fairly similar. It kind of tells you if there's a problem going on, like if you try to send somebody, example, a private message and it says player cannot be found, it will tell you that if you have those turned on. I generally just leave them off. But ego is that stupid, annoying thing that says, well, there's an arc fall and there's something big coming or something stupid. If you, for some weird reason, want to read that in the chat, you can turn that on. Rewards is another fairly useless thing, but if you want it on, you want it on. It just tells you kind of what you got. Trade chat as well, like we said earlier, nobody really uses it, and it's an almost worthless feature in the game. Anybody else have anything to add about the tabs?
Yeah, on the chat, when you whisper somebody, you hit the / space their name, and then write in what you want to say. And after they've talked to you back, to reply to them, you just have to hit the / and R, and
Yes.
then type whatever you want. You don't have to type their name again as you're talking to them back and forth. Also, if somebody's looking for a group or something, you can hit /I and space in their name as well, and that'll send out an invite to them.
Yes, the thing about doing the /I and then which is invites them group, like he said, the downfall of doing that versus going through the navigation menus and the graphical interface is if they're already in a group, you won't quite receive confirmation. If you have system and errors turned on, it might tell you there's a problem, but like if I type /I player name and they're already in a group, I may not get that feedback back that they're already in a group and the group invite failed. Versus the graphical navigation will not display the group invite as an option. However, having said all that, a lot of times if you listen, your player will say something random stupid if the group invite is accepted or goes through, like I can't do this alone, or it's just something along those lines. And if you hear that, you know the group invite actually went through.
Well, you know that it's been accepted at that point in time.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind if you're using the /I command for group invite. I do believe there is if you have system turned on, I do believe the command is /help, and it gives you a list of commands, which most of them you probably will never use, but it tells you all of them. So, anything else anyone wants to add?
No.
Nope.
All right, cutting it.